and everything.
Alright.
Alright, Seth. So this is like the Kobayashi, right? But it's not?
Yeah, it's played sometimes. It's not bad. It's not a bad thing. You can go here. Usually in the Kobayashi, the one space higher approach is an overplay. But here, since the stone's far away, I think people play it sometimes.
I see.
But that's not bad or anything. This is a pretty typical Kobayashi opening. Have you seen it before?
Not entirely. Like, I have the idea of what it's supposed to do, but I don't really, I haven't studied it at all.
Okay. Do you know of an app called SmartGo?
Yeah. Are you talking about like SmartGo Kifu? Or SmartGo Books?
I think they have an app, like a program for Windows.
Yeah.
Where you can do like a position search.
Okay.
Yeah,
No, maybe I don't have that. I just have like the iPad apps.
Yeah, I think it costs a little bit, but it's completely worth it. Yeah, I've used it extensively for opening patterns and Joseki. And I think it would really help you. Because you told me that you don't understand this move, right?
What do you mean?
You said this was your weakness or something.
Oh.
The one space low? Yeah.
Yeah, you'll see it in Neil's game, in general.
Yeah, but this is like one of the most common approaches.
Well, it's not that I don't understand it. I mean, but when we play we can explain it later in Neil's game.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm tired.
Yeah, you'll get more ideas from seeing moves that pros have played.
Yeah.
Over and over. Yeah, that's what I recommend. Like I don't need to go over it or anything. Just get that, and that'll solve it. You know.
Okay, I'll check it out tomorrow.
Yeah. So this is a Joseki. I don't think this is Joseki, but yeah, I think black is gonna get a better result here.
I thought E14 was like too much for black. I thought he should just pull back at E15.
Yeah, because black has this as Sinte too.
Okay.
And then white also has a weakness at B14. And so maybe like if black gets D13 as well, that's gonna be Sinte. Right, so he's stronger than he looks. And so I don't think it's gonna go that well for you. Yeah, so already I think white's in a tough spot. Yeah, the move you played isn't that great. Because if black fixes it, which he did, you lose the cut. Right? You lose this cut forever. It doesn't work right now, but I think it's more valuable to keep the cut than to get G14.
Okay.
It's just me. Now you have to live. KGS is being laggy again. Yeah, I wish OGS would work, or I could figure out how to make it work.
I know. I'm sure it does. I should have looked into it. One of us should have.
Yeah, so now white's running at the top, black's making some kind of... Black will live in the middle, right? He'll make a little position in the middle. White's going to get a little position up there at top and on the left. It's not bad. I think it's fair for both sides.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all I can say, but you have to make the right follow-up moves, too. Which I think he Tanuki'd first, is what I remember. Yeah, he made this move, which was pretty good.
Yeah, I thought so too. I didn't read that one in particular, so I had to spend a minute here. I was like, oh, that's pretty good. Now I have bad shape.
But maybe he made the wrong decision right here. Yeah, this one. Because he should protect his group somehow.
Yeah.
The next move, and then... See, I don't even know how I could play. Maybe just that. And then the game would continue from there. Because your group's not alive on the left.
Right, yeah. Yep. But, there's plenty of space to, run. And he has a weak group in the middle.
Yeah, so he has a weak group, you have a weak group. Therefore, whoever plays first on the line of symmetry will have an advantage.
Yeah, that's why I didn't think none of this was bad. I feel like I said, if he ended up, instead of playing the Hane at E14 and, took his points at E15, I feel like it would have been a much simpler game, right?
Yeah, that's an option. Yeah, that's an option.
Yeah, that's how I felt, because I feel like it would be much harder for me to get on the top, and the top is really big. So now, to me, I was like, okay, now he has a weak group in the middle, so now I can break up everything, make him really small, attack his 2 stones on the top right, and attack the middle. I was like, oh, this is great for me,
Yeah.
But, that's how I felt anyway.
Yeah, I mean, white's not in a bad position.
Yeah.
Especially now, since he Tanuki'd.
Yeah. I think I should have kept up the attack a little bit, but I felt like his corner was really big, so I was like, let me poke at his open door real quick.
Yeah, that's wrong. That's completely wrong.
Reviewing it, I felt the same way, but during the game I was like, oh, his corner's big, let me poke at his open door.
If he played it... Well, we can't play it now, but if he did that or something, you can play it now, because now there's a more real threat to black, right? But if you play it after he plays one move, it's not as bad for him.
Right.
There's even less of a chance he's going to answer you, right? So if he protects the corner like this, your only option is to attack.
Yeah.
He's kind of forcing your hand.
When I was making the SGF, I felt this way too. I was like, I should just take this immediately and get a really good seal going quickly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because he's weak and you're weak, so you should lean on him. Or attack him. Yeah, same here. Just forget it. Just forget it. Because you're getting weak, really weak now. This is an attacking move. If you answer, he's going to do what he did in the game. He's going to cover you. And now you're struggling. Because before he was weak. But now there's a loose connection between all of these. And while you're struggling inside, he's just going to connect everything up. Right? It's not weak anymore.
Gotcha. Yeah.
That's why it's so important to go out first.
Yeah, I definitely felt this when I was recreating the SGF.
All right, cool. Yeah, as long as you understand. Yeah, I was thinking, maybe not today, but another time. Instead of doing a review,
Mhm.
I can just coach you through a game.
Okay.
We'll,
Sure.
we'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
Mm,
There is something missing in my game since I've come back.
Like,
Like when I used to play 2 years ago against you and Will and the other Dom players and everybody, I felt like pretty solid.
yeah.
But even now, I'll like face 6Qs and I don't feel I feel like something's missing in my game. I don't know what it is yet.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, here you can't save those 2 stones.
No?
No, you can.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah, because
isn't
yes,
that the point?
yeah, yes, look. Okay.
Yeah.
You have a comment here.
Yeah, I was saying at this point I felt really good, right? Like, because my whole plan was to
Yeah.
be small in the top left, to
Uh-huh.
attack the C group, to keep B somewhat weak, and then I'm
Mhm.
making a lot of points on the bottom as well. So it's like this felt like I can't lose now.
Yeah, so that's the difference.
Yeah.
I think that's part of it. Because if I were white,
Yeah.
I would feel really, really bad. I would
Okay.
think the complete opposite. I would think I was losing
Ah, damn.
very badly. Because look at if black plays this next,
Mm,
now you have to live inside.
right.
That sucks. And there's no guarantee that you will live, even.
Mm,
And his outside is completely strong. There's a cut, but it's you're in more danger than he is.
mm,
And then the top group, I mean, it's not. There's a base, and so the 2 stones at the top, these aren't gonna die, right?
mhm,
Because your white group here isn't completely alive yet.
mhm.
So those will they'll cancel each other out, basically. Like this group and this group.
Mhm.
Right? And then, I guess these cancel out. Like your moves at the bottom and his moves, they're about equal. Like everything's about equal, except this situation in the middle.
Mhm.
Like he's completely overtaken you, so he has a lead right now. That's how I feel.
Mm.
um, and I think he probably feels that way too. Yeah, but he should continue. I guess. However, he didn't. These exchanged feel good for black. Those. Yeah, you're still not alive.
Mm.
You know, if say for example, black plays here.
Mhm.
There's no. He has a sente at this C10, right? So you can't make an I at B10, and also this one's not a complete I yet either. Right? So you need 2 I's. You don't have time to play both.
Mm.
So what I would do as white is try to escape. If you think you can live.
Yeah, I thought this was alive already, to be honest with you.
Right. Mhm. Mm. Yeah, you shouldn't feel that. So. This was a pretty good move, I think. Your variation that you did Where is it? I think this is the variation.
Mhm.
Yeah, the top one's the variation. Okay.
Yeah.
So you asked about this.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, if you just connect here, there's nothing there. There's, I mean, the stones in
Well, yeah.
G14, they're not really that big. Maybe you can just connect with that. Because he can't cut here, right? And so he has to defend
Right.
anyway. And then,
Yeah.
no. Like that.
Mhm.
I mean, it's not a big deal. Yeah, and you shouldn't block here either. Because now he has Sente. Do what he wants.
Okay.
Yeah, where would you play? No, it's white.
As white?
Yeah.
Well, the next thing I really wanted was the 015.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's pretty big. I think he did play that in the game.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah, cause look, he took Sente to play here,
Mhm.
and then you just. What if he ignores you again, and he tries to kill you? Like, would you be able to do anything really severe?
Well, I mean,
Not really, because he's gonna live. Right, like, what's the profit you got from this move?
well, I wanted the seal. I wanted to have him completely sealed, so I could have influence for the right side.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it's in Sente, that's good.
Yeah.
If you can seal something in Sente. Otherwise, there's no point, because he's gonna destroy it right after you seal. Right, if it's not Sente, he's just gonna destroy it. Yeah, but also if white, yeah, if you notice, like his group still isn't alive, right?
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, so there might be some value to coming out. Maybe, just maybe, right? You can Hane here and try to make a counterattack. I'm not saying it works, but maybe you could, right?
I see.
But yeah, since he fixed his shape, now he's completely alive and strong, which gives him the strength to come in here.
Right.
Free of charge, right? And he has an attack against your. He might kill your group. I don't know. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, this one was. From here, yeah, I think you're placing too much value on sealing, as you put it. Like this move and this next move. This one. And they're really slow.
Yeah.
Right? Like it feels... locally it feels good to make a shape, right? But the shape has to serve a purpose too. Which your purpose was Gote. You wanted to do it in Gote. So, yeah, it didn't quite. Yeah, see, he knows. Right? He's on it. He's a 6Q and he's on it.
Yeah. Yeah, Shawn Moore, he's people recommended then Mr. Cho, he's like a 5-down Korean. Like I think he's like 71 years old or something, but he's like really hip.
Okay.
And he was all like, you should face Shawn Moore. He's like becoming strong super fast. And I was like, okay, so I don't know. He's a good guy. He's a good
because
guy.
it looks like he gets it.
Yeah.
Because he's playing good moves like that and that. And he took Sente after that, and he played this move. He just gets it.
Yeah, I
right?
told him. Yeah, I told him he has really good reading. He took his time a lot. It was a decently long game.
Yeah, in this game, I would say he had better judgment,
Mm.
and that's why, because you thought you were winning, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And obviously he thought he was winning, and I think it's more true for Black. So yeah, this is correct. Like your comments here is correct. This was very slow.
Yeah, yeah. I played it on instinct. I didn't even think about it, right? Like once 12R comes in
Yeah.
close to your like 3 stone formation, I was just like, "Oh, well, let me just take these points." You know? But I didn't even consider like, "Oh, it's like completely connected to everything and like whatever." You know, I just played on instinct. I think if I used my influence, like I still think I'm winning. Not with R18, not with R18, but playing C right now, I
Yeah.
feel like I'm still like have the potential of leading big time in this game.
Uh, uh, yeah. What if he can live with these in Sente and then take your corner?
It's true. That wouldn't be that good, but
Right.
I still think
Yeah.
P8 is still much better than R18.
Yeah. True.
Yes, yes, very true.
Okay, so now you took corner. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty big.
Yeah, yeah.
I
It was
don't.
a,
Yeah, I don't think there's any way to get into the corner anymore. His corner, bottom left.
mm-hmm.
Especially because your group is not alive. It's still questionable at this moment. Why didn't he cut you?
I don't know.
That's strange. And then I think you realized you have to live.
Yep. Yeah. That's exactly when I was like, okay, wait, that's not really an I yet.
Alright. Yeah, this is not a good move. Why?
For black?
Yeah.
Well, other than connecting two groups that were fairly strong,
Mm-hmm.
I don't see the other purpose in it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it doesn't make any points. Anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what would be a better move for black?
I wonder if just without thinking too much, I like N4, if not for like follow-ups for invasion, but like reducing as well.
Yeah, you can connect. You could also play here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a nice combination. It's strictly what he like thinking about what he wanted to do. He could just live like this, right? Like that would get him more points than what he played,
Yeah.
right? Because it's reducing you too.
Mm-hmm.
Like at the beginning of the game, people say don't play like this, but right now it's the end game. Might as well. Okay, so the white has like 10, 20, 30, maybe 30 points. I wouldn't say you're losing. So, you're still okay on that part. But,
yeah, when I played P3, it felt like another slow move, like R18. But at the same time, when I played it, I felt like our points were pretty even. P3.
yeah, I'd say black has an advantage.
Yeah.
If you're not playing with Comey.
Yeah, we weren't playing with Komi.
Also, there is like you're the only one with the weakness.
Right.
Like the last weakness is down here,
Mhm.
so that plays a part of it too.
Oh, I believe it. I knew. I felt behind, so this is where I started playing like just stuff, you know.
Are these alive?
I believe so.
How many moves does it take to get to the center of this deadbeat? Too many. Okay, let me ask you a question. What if he plays here? Would you block?
Well, at this point of the game, I would say probably not, but I should.
Okay, where would you play?
I don't know. I'd have to think about it because right now, like I said, I kind of felt behind a little bit.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
felt like I had to do things.
if he tried to attack or something,
Hmm.
he just lives there.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's over.
Yeah.
So what did you gain with these? Not
Not
much.
much.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's not the direction you want to attack.
Hmm.
How I would attack is the other way. Like just take the base, and then maybe he'll have to connect later. Right, and then now maybe you can try and cut him
Okay.
or do something to reduce. We still have a weakness here, so that's another option too.
Mm-hmm.
But you want to just calm down, take it easy, and just take it to, because it's pretty close. Like it's close enough to try to get it to the end game.
Another thing too is we were playing, even though we were taking decent amount of time on moves, like he had a time limit where he had to go, so we didn't even get to finish.
Oh, okay.
He called it a draw, but I'll call it a resignation because he did win. It was a definite win on his part.
Yeah, I think that's it for this game. There's not really much else that happens, right?
Yeah. At the end, there was a really bad invasion, but that was like, this is the last straw, right? I was hoping for a ko.
Oh, down here.
Yeah. He was not having no ko though.
I don't think he can move.
No, it's pretty easy reading.
No, there's no way. There's zero chance. So the game story goes like this. You tried to punish him, then you shouldn't have. Yeah, I don't know what the right move is, but again, you can download that app.
To me, like if we go back a move to where he moves at D12, right?
Yeah, you want him to play here.
Well, no, not. Well, yes, I felt like if I was him, this would be like, it would make more sense. But I don't know. To me, I'm like trying to play with fundamentals, right? Like when he plays D12, immediately, as the other player, you want to divide and conquer, right?
Yeah, so, that's exactly right. Yeah. So this move is right.
Yeah.
D14.
And then the next move just feels like when he plays that one, it feels like. I don't know, not an overplay, but it just doesn't feel right to me. Like getting this cut feels good.
Yeah, it feels thin, right?
Yeah,
but there are such things as trick plays and studied moves, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, especially.
It's not like.
Yeah.
It's not like we discussed it or anything, but like it just to me, this is like against my fundamentals.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
But
yeah, that's why the Kobayashi was so popular, because of moves like that. Because it does, like, you're right, it does look kind of thin, but it's actually pretty good.
Okay. Alright, yeah, so let's just go through this game real quick to get the key points.
Yeah, the key points here. You thought you were winning. Right? However, you got 2 overconfidence, and he did not underestimate you. Right? You underestimated him, but he did not underestimate you. So it affected your moves, but his moves were sharp as attack. Right, when he got... Yeah, he Tanuki'd you like 3 times up at the top right, and I think that really turns things around. And especially when Black played the cover here. Right, you still thought you were winning. But in fact, you should have felt very bad, because his groups are now super strong, and yours are weak. Okay. That's what I was saying. Maybe I could just coach you through a game once.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, because it seems like your judgment is just flipped. It's backwards right now.
Yeah.
Maybe it has something to do with being away from the game. I don't know. But I'm calling it how I see it.
Okay. Fair enough.
Satisfied with this game?
Yeah. Okay, we can stop here.
Cool.
I'll stop the recording too. But yeah, Shawn Moore, cool guy, good game. Obviously, Seth, you picked out a lot of his great moves, so he was doing really well.
Yeah, he was doing pretty good. And so there's another rival for you.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing him over the summer. I don't know if he's going to be coming to like the Thursday events all the time, but I hope he does. So it'll be fun.
Yeah, I like finding strong opponents, because if they're not improving, then you will be, and you can overtake them, right?
Yeah, I think he's the new kid on the block, though. I hear, like I said, I hear he's been growing strong quickly, and I know he's been reading. I have no clue. I didn't get to talk to him too much. We played the game, and then, like I said, he was on a time limit, so he had to bounce. All right, but I'll end the recording here. And